Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and everybody else in between this great big beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? Oh my goodness. The connection to the radio wasn't on time. And, hello radio people. You missed the intro, but you didn't miss much. Chuck's gonna screw it up. Chuck's Mangled news? Okay, so what? Yeah, so what do you know? What do you say? What's happening? Here, Hazel. Twitter news today. And in a little bit, regular. Hazel talking about music. If I had any skill, if I could have any skill, I wish that I could sing. I'm tone deaf and can't sing a note. But I love songs. I sing in the car all the time when I'm alone. I'm the one driving around Tulsa, belting out Patsy Cline. Okay, way to go. Molly Rogers, I'm dealing with Trumpers at work. I don't get paid enough for this. Oh, I don't blame you. Oh. Okay, Just Plain Wayne wants to know who? AC/DC or the Ramones? Hands down, Ramones. No, AC/DC, dingle. Hazel, some people seem to go around looking to be offended. I'm not one of those people. Good. Boy, she's writing a lot today, Hazel. Hazel, I sometimes talk to my ex. He's really not on my mind much these days. I'm really pretty happy. Overall, life is good. I need to find a job now. I'll figure it out, just like I always do. I don't share stuff because I'm looking for sympathy. I do because it may help someone else. Yes, you are absolutely, perfectly right. Okay, so let's go here. Regular, hey, I found out, and we figured it out. I think we'll have to see how this news goes. I was getting all kind of goofy news, all right? Couldn't figure it out. And then there's somebody finagling around, playing around. Did the shit, you know? So, I think we got it squared away. I don't know. Oh. New York COVID latest, Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021. From px11.com. Okay, 7 hours ago. Okay. It's just crazy shit. They keep these ad, maybe we didn't do this. I got to get rid of the ad part too, So, I don't know. Mayor de Blasio gives NYC COVID-19 update. Vaccines in New York City. Total doses administered, 8,340,355. New vaccine site at the New York Aquatorium opens Wednesday. Walk in or schedule an appointment. So, you people in New York, get on it. Get a free ticket for a future visit. What? Oh, so you get a free ticket to a future visit to the New York Aquatorium. It's Pfizer for people 12 plus older. People ages 12 to 17, 118,000 already vaccinated. 23% of kids in that age range. Wow. Vaccines for teens starting Friday, deploying mobile pop-up vaccine site to schools for kids age 12 to 17. Now, see? Yeah, they're starting to do it. You get excited, your higher voice goes, Pretty soon I'll be talking like this because I'm so excited I can't understand it. Stop it. Okay, so anyway, The Hill 2 hours ago, Chris Matthews takes ownership of past behavior during first MSNBC appearance since the scandal. What scandal? I missed this. See, you just don't know everything. Former host Chris Matthews discussed the scandal that prompted his departure from MSNBC. I wonder where he went during his first appearance on the network since losing his show. Oh, shit, last year. I'm really up on this stuff. Saying he takes ownership of his past behavior. What did he do? Nobody has to defend me, Matthews said. He got his chest all puffed out, Mr. Pride. Tuesday on Joy Reads the Readout, which replaced his show Hardball on MSNBC. I did something wrong. I'm going to move on. Took ownership of it using a modern phrase, he added. Matthews ended his MSNBC career in March 2020. Wow, that was a long time ago. Announcing he would retire from his show after facing accusations of inappropriate behavior by GQ columnist Laura Bassett. I guess he didn't see. Oh, boy. Oh, here we go. Forbes 2 days ago. Oh, 2 days ago, huh? I thought we fixed this. Fucking shit. It's every day, right? Every day you tune in. Every day. It's freaking something. Just keep grinning, Last week, Interpol. Okay. Nearly 600 arrested in a massive cybercrime bust. Last week, Interpol announced the successful conclusion of a 7-month operation into a massive cyber fraud ring operating. The perpetrators allegedly hijacked over $83 million in funds from victims during their international crime spree. Hijacked over $83 million in funds. The operation, dubbed HAECHI-I, I don't know, began in September 2020 and focused on financial cybercrime in Korea. As leads were followed over the next several months, the operation expanded to involve investigators from Cambodia, China, Indonesia, Korea, Laos, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. Wow. Charges have been laid for a number of different crimes, ranging from online sextortion to business email compromises schemes. And one such incident, a Korean company was targeted and eventually defrauded to the tune of $3.5 million. It's getting worse with this hijacking your information, right? Invoices with modified banking information were injected into a legitimate email thread with the contractor, and a whopping $7 million was redirected to accounts in Indonesia and Hong Kong. The outcome could have been much worse, but because the victim notified law enforcement officials immediately, the other $3.5 million was recovered when accounts were frozen. Do you think we got to worry about this stuff? Do you think anybody wants to know my shit? Do you think anybody cares to know my shit other than me? I don't know. I bet you somebody with a big ego thinks so. Boy, you got to do something with that hair. It just looks freaking bad. Hey, you know what? I'm having big problems here yesterday. I'm like getting real scared. Okay, yesterday I had a major attack in the morning, right after I took my meds. I was cleaning out the litter box. And sometimes, when a cat, they go to the bathroom, they spray that litter around, and stuff like that. Well, it got all the way down to the plastic. And peed there. And it stuck to the plastic. And I'm with my spatula then, right after I take my meds, digging, trying to get it loosened up. Because it was like clay, or real hard clay. And all of a sudden, bloop, there went my heart. Yeah, it felt like it stopped a couple times. Oh, man, it hurt so bad. It didn't hurt bad. It was just like scary as hell. And, I did feel faint. I felt like, okay, might be the big one. So today, the same thing. I get up this morning, everything is okay, hunky dory, take my meds. Get up, and then I get this freaking irregular heartbeat. I'm like, what the hell? So the only thing I can figure is my oxygen's off. I adjusted it 3 times yesterday, trying to get it right. So I come down here, get so tired on exertion, man. I don't know. Anyway. So anyway, and just go ahead and I adjusted it again. And I got here ready for the show and everything got set up. And I'm starting to feel pretty good. So who knows? It's got to be something with the eating and the medicine and the separation and the exertion after taking the medicine. It's got to be. But I think, I had narrowed it down. I thought, because I eat chocolate cupcakes and stuff like that. And chocolate really does do stuff, but it's funny. I could drink coffee, not much problem at all. It's just it's a mystery. It's a mystery, but I sure in hell ain't going to the hospital and spend 3 days in there, week or whatever, because I've been through the gamut, man. All that shit, heart rate stuff. Maybe I need a pacemaker. I don't know. See, this is shit happens when you get old, and I walk. I try to walk every other day. Today was a walking day. I had to put it off. So, I walked Monday, Tuesday, I had a attack. Today's Wednesday, and I was supposed to walk again, and I'm like, no, screw it. I'm not going to have a heart attack trying to walk. So I'll wait a day. Doesn't matter. I'm easy peasy. Okay. The Hill, 3 hours ago. House lawmakers call on Pentagon to support replenishment of Israel's Iron Dome defense system. Who's House lawmakers? Oh, my God. Okay, here we go. Okay, a bipartisan group of House lawmakers is calling on the Pentagon to support the replenishment of Israel's Iron Dome missile defense system following the 11-day conflict between the U.S. ally and Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Okay, so that's what that is, the Iron Dome missile defense system. And what it does is they shoot down rockets up in the air, and the defense system shoots their rockets up in the air, and it tracks their rockets and shoots them down before they even land. Now, there's been a few that got through. Okay, so the 47 lawmakers, led by Josh Gottheimer, Democrat, New Jersey, wrote in a Wednesday letter addressed to Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin that the U.S. should continue urgently engaging with Israel on the administration's ironclad commitment to Israel's safety and security, including replenishing Israel's stock of interceptors for the Iron Dome missile defense system and other important matters. The letter, first reported by Punchbowl News, noted that while lives are tragically lost in the fighting between Israel and Hamas, which the U.S. considers a terrorist organization, the Iron Dome was extremely effective overall. Didn't I just say that? Okay. Effective overall, intercepting approximately 90% of the incoming rockets, saving countless civilians in Israel as well as those in Gaza. So there. So you want to read that? That's from The Hill. House lawmakers call on Pentagon to support replenishment of Israel's Iron Dome defense system. Let's go. Oh, what's going on here? I see you get parts of this with Twitter, and you're wondering, what the hell is he talking about? So you click on it, but it's not. He's not, it doesn't say he replied. Okay, it says, once swam the river in January to rescue, this is Mojack Marine. Once swam the river in January to rescue one of my idiot dogs, but there were 0 bears involved. Oh my God, what a brave young lady. So some lady just saved her dog and there were bears involved. And he's saying, well, yeah, I swam the river in January. Ooh, January. Wonder where it was in January. Swam the river. Oh God! Hey, I told you it's not a kid show. It's an adult program. You got Crumb Munchers, Rugrats running around. You got to put them away somewhere. Kick their ass outside if it's nice out. Put them for a nap. I'm gonna count to 10, man. These people on here, they don't fool around. Okay. Okay. So hey, so you don't have time. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say, I'm a effing princess. Okay, says. I didn't use her full name. You can just imagine. Okay? If I could talk to spiders, me. Okay, you got the kids out of the way. What the fuck, Spider? This shower is occupied. Spider says, oh my God, girl. Me. We cool? Spider. Yeah, we're good. Me. So I can get out now? Spider. Sure, sorry, go ahead. Me. Thanks. Please don't go in my bedroom. Spider. Nah, I won't. We good. Me. You promise? Spider says, yeah. Do you ever run into that? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, a spider in the bathtub. I'm like, how did you get here? And they crawl through the drains, and they get, it's crazy because, like, even a toilet and drains in your house, right? They got these traps, and they hold water in these traps. And if you didn't know what the traps are for, I'm telling you right now. They hold the water in this trap. And what it does is a trap causes a seal to keep for sewer gas from coming back up into your house. That's what a trap is for. And it's, it's just like this. Look under your sink, you'll go whoop, like that. Okay, and the bottom part holds water, keeps sewer gas. So, man, these spiders, man, they must be like seal spiders. Okay? They must got from the command, they're like go through all this SEAL boot camp and shit like that, stuff like that. So these spiders, and they ain't like little ones, they're hefty, they're big freaking spiders, And so what they do, they go crawling, they're SEALs, they do that to recon, Marine Corps, right? Okay, they crawl through all these pipes, right? Then they get to the trap. And they got to get to so what they do is they put on their scuba diving suits and everything else, swim in the water up through that trap. And right before they come out of the hole, they take all their scuba dive equipment off, right? Yeah, it's got to be tough on them spiders. They got 8 legs, But they do it anyway. Could you imagine 8 little flippers? I don't know. I haven't seen it, actually. I haven't seen it. So they might even just use one, like a rebreather, and that's it. And then go in their skivvies. And then put the rebreather down, and they come up. The next thing you know, they're standing in the tub. Hey, man, when's the next person taking a shower? You look pretty dirty. Come here. Shit. I think that's the way it is. But that's what she ran into. Same thing. Only hers talks. Mine, you've probably heard me say this before. I truly believe, honestly, truly believe. Have you ever studied insects just to look at them and stuff like this, just like that? They're fucking aliens. I'm telling you, they're aliens. They are brought down from outer space in these little tiny spaceships. Okay? And they go in your grass and shit like that outside. And they go on expeditions, And they come in your house. And the alien ants, they already got colonies in your dirt, under your house and shit like that. And then they send scouts out looking for food. Did you ever notice that? And then when they find it, they go back and tell all their friends. And then they start an assembly line. Aliens. It's a good thing they aren't big like the freaking science fiction movies. Scary shit, man. I'm telling you. So, yeah. What can I say? Uh-oh. Renee Libby says, pissed off some vegans yesterday, it seems. I'm shocked. I wonder what the hell she did. Helen says, is Fox all but his emails? Okay. Renee Libby also says, I only eat free-range, organic, locally plopped out eggs. These chickens are frolicking. Okay, vegans. You know what? What is, I just, why are people like that? I've even caught myself sometimes. I'll be talking about something they won't like, and I'm like, why not? Why don't you like that? that is like really good shit, you know? I mean, why don't you like it? You know, I can't figure it out. Can't just like, and you look at them like there's, you know, like they farted or something. You know, are you kidding me? You know, like, so, but like, you got to stop doing that. You know, people, that's like you think the world revolves around you, which leans into being a narcissist. You know? English lesson. Narcissist is when you only think about yourself. You are the most important thing in the universe. Oh, boy. So don't do that shit. All right? Oh, what am I doing? The Hill, 3 hours ago. Okay, here we go. Fishermen find $1.5 million fortune in the belly of a whale. Did he find Jonah? I don't know. Let's find out. A group of Yemeni fishermen's lives were changed when they discovered $1.5 million worth of a rare substance in the carcass of a sperm whale in the Gulf of Aden. The 35-member team found the carcass floating in the Gulf, and upon dragging it to the shore, discovered an expensive lump of ambergris or whale vomit used to preserve the odor of perfume. As soon as we got close to it, there was this strong smell, and we had the feeling that this whale had something, one of the men told BBC. You see, this is where you look at people and say, really? Do you like that shit? Okay, so that's not being narcissist. That's like wondering, okay, these people grew up with this stuff. Okay, we decided to hook the whale in, take it to the shore, and cut it into it to see what was inside its belly. And yes, it was ambergris, I guess. The smell wasn't very nice, but lots of money, the unnamed man added. The crew split the haul among themselves and distributed some of their newly acquired wealth among their village, according to the outlet. It was an unimaginable price, one of the men told the BBC. Another added that the men never expected the carcass to contain such a huge amount. So this sperm whale got really sick and had vomit in its freaking... Yeah. You know, I guess apparently that's... So you women putting that perfume on, you're putting whale vomit on your face, on your neck, on your... if they do it with men's aftershave too, you know, slap it on. Yeah. Because that's what it preserves. What the hell is it? It preserves the odor. Oh my gosh. You know. Oh my God. Some of the money was used to purchase cars and boats and stuff. Oh my God. Yeah, whale vomit used to preserve the odor of perfume. Okay. Yeah, I don't think, you know what, if you knew what half of these shit was made of, you would never freaking touch none of it. You know? Wow. Here's real interesting. Here's real not caring, interesting stuff. Fox News. Published today. Okay. By Stephanie Nolasco. Frank Sinatra believed Marilyn Monroe was murdered. Former manager claims in book. Tony Opendisano is releasing a new book titled Sinatra and Me in the Wee Small Hours. Frank Sinatra didn't believe Marilyn Monroe died from an accidental overdose. The claim is being made by his former manager, Tony Opendicino, and his memoir, Sinatra and Me in the Wee Small Hours, which is scheduled to be released June 8th. So pick that book up, June 8th. Frank Sinatra believes she was murdered. How do you, man? See, that's why this is freaking mangled. Opendicino wrote an excerpt obtained by People magazine on Wednesday. I want to type, you know what? Maybe Google has something like that. I know Google has, when you type in a word, to pronounce it. Well, I wonder how it would pronounce these freaking names. Okay? And I'm not making fun of these people's names. That's the way they are. That's, but it's just hard to people freaking like me. Probably like you. I mean, unless you're a lingual, educated person, like with the stuff, all that, Whew. I mean, I'm pretty good at pronouncing words, but some of these names just like kick my ass. Okay, the actress was found dead on August 4th, 1962 at age 36. Oh, my. Her body was discovered nude on her bed, face down, with a telephone in one hand. History.com shared. According to the outlet, empty bottles of pills prescribed to treat her depression were littered around the room. The Los Angeles police concluded that Monroe's death was caused by a self-administered overdose of sedative drugs, in that the mode of death is probably suicide. However, the circumstances surrounding her passing still raise questions decades later. Yeah. We're just really dying to know all that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, Leo yesterday. Look, I told you, everybody, I got a couple minutes left. It doesn't matter if I'm independent. I'm free-thinking independent. Whatever's right to me is right. Whatever's fair to me is fair. I don't try to deviate from that and go in some kind of cult rampage and all that other shit. So here we go. Saying that in advance, $2 trillion in taxes, $6 trillion in spending, $22 trillion in borrowing. What could go wrong? This is from the Hill yesterday. A few years ago, some nutty professors came up with a crackpot idea called modern monetary theory, or MMT. It was the idea that as long as interest rates stay low, the U.S. government can spend and borrow trillions upon trillions of dollars at almost no cost, and we will all be richer. This is a little like saying you can jump out of an airplane without a parachute, and as long as you never hit the ground, you'll be fine. It's true. This loony idea was mostly ridiculed as a flat earth society idea, and yet now we have a president, Joe Biden, who actually is practicing MMT. His latest budget calls for $6 trillion in spending, soon to raise to $8 trillion, paid for with a $2 trillion tax hike on the rich and a $7.6 trillion in additional debt. This is more debt than accumulated by the previous 4 presidents combined. Wow. The red ink is also on top of the some $5 trillion we spent to combat COVID-19. Now that the pandemic is over, a sane administration would be looking for ways to start to pay off some of that debt burden, which will grow to more than $150,000 per child born today. Okay, and this is from the same party that says it cares about the children. So if you want to read the rest of this article, this is pretty scary. It's from the Hill. So $2 trillion in taxes, $6 trillion in spending, $22 trillion in borrowing. What could go wrong? Oh, God, here we go. MSN, real quick. 14 hours ago, a man suspected of using his dogs to lure girls in Brooklyn arrested, charged. The man wanted for allegedly trying to lure young girls using his dogs in Brooklyn has been arrested and charged, according to police. There have been at least 3 incidents reported to authorities involving 25-year-old suspect Brandon Rodriguez. Police say Rodriguez was arrested on Tuesday and charged with 2 counts of acting in a manner injurious to a child and unlawful imprisonment. Get the hell out of here. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, my time's up. Authority says he has 2 dogs, one a husky and the other a known breed that is smaller in stature than the husky. The first incident was reported on May 24th, just before 8 a.m. Okay, so if you want to read that, that's MSN. Man suspect. Okay, Eyewitness News. MSN. Man suspected of using his dog to lure girls in Brooklyn arrested and charged. Hey, that's sick people, man. I'm telling you, this world's coming to hell. Okay, so anyway, you guys have a great day. I got to say goodbye to the radio people before I get smashed. And whatever. Let's play the music for you, okay? I had fun, did you? I had a good time. It was all right. So my heart's okay. So good. Okay, let's play that music for these people. Oh, boy. And then we'll say goodbye to you then, right? I guess so, huh? Oh, my goodness sakes. Oh, where's my thing at? Oh, God. You guys have a good day. Be careful. Don't get that Rona. And I ran over, and that's okay. So,
He's gonna screw it up.